Certainly help cover all bases in the Huddersfield squad.
Brilliant. Archie, thank you very much for the very latest on that. We'll watch that one very closely. And Tamina Rizuki as well, reporting on Serie A for us this afternoon. We're going to return to the Premier League for you now, and a huge game at the bottom of the table. It's Newcastle United against Cardiff City. Ailey Barber has been gathering some predictions. Afternoon.
Well, good afternoon, Dan, and you're right, this is a huge game, perhaps more so for Newcastle than for Cardiff, given the cloud that hangs over the club. Reports today suggesting that no agreement has been made with regards to the sale of the club. No new faces have come in the door this transfer window. They're in the bottom three and facing yet another relegation under Mike Ashley's ownership. But yet, the supporters will turn out in force today, as they always do, and I am joined by a couple of them here. Rob from the Roobenstein YouTube channel and Matty from the Magpie channel. Thanks for joining us. A huge game today, Matty, and it's got to be 3 points, doesn't it?
3 points is a must, yeah. I mean, it's getting tighter down there at the bottom of the Premier League than is Mike Ashley's transfer budget. 3 points is all that matters today.
In terms of what's been going on at the club, off the pitch, I mean, you're getting reports really from newspapers, and there are some today suggesting that no deal has been made and that Mike Ashley will remain as owner of the club. What's your reaction to that, if it is true?
And unfortunately, I'm not surprised at all. Constant news of is it going to get sold, isn't going to get sold, and it happens every time and nothing happens. We need a lift here, and a new owner would do that, but unfortunately, if it doesn't happen, I wouldn't be shocked.
Mike Ashley is expected to be here today. Do you think it's time that he confirmed with the supporters, gave some idea of what is happening behind the scenes? Because you must feel quite in the dark.
Absolutely, but we've been in the dark for over a decade now. I mean, Mike Ashley makes his appearance, well, January transfer window, doesn't he? Club's up for sale, Groundhog Day, nothing happens. Can't believe the liar anymore, unfortunately. We need actions, we need players to the door, because there's academy players who are being rushed into the team who aren't ready. Although obviously they're given 110%, this is the Premier League, we need to start spending money.
You talk about spending money. I find it incredible that Michael Owen is still the record transfer fee hero over 10 years ago. I mean, you need new players for Rafa's to put a squad out there. He's struggling with injuries and things. How damaging will it be in terms of survival in the Premier League, but also in terms of Rafa's future, and if he stays at this club, if no new faces turn up in this window?
Yeah, we need bodies in the door, critically. Like you said, Mike said, young players are coming through, great chance for them, but we need proven players. And again, unfortunately, I can't see anything happening this January. And as for Rafa, I think he will be going at the end of the season, unfortunately, because he hasn't got the support, and I don't think the fans would blame him.
Yeah, well, he's going to face a real battle today. It is 3 points, very much needed for Newcastle, which would take them out of the bottom three, and you can keep right up to date on Final Score this afternoon. I'll be here, red button at 2:30, and then BBC One from 4:30.
Thank you very much for that, Ailey. One other thing to mention today as well. I don't know if you've just seen this, but Paul Lambert, some Ipswich fans has let us know on social media, he is paying for the away travel for all the Ipswich fans to go to Blackburn Rovers this afternoon, which is a lovely touch for a club in a spot of bother. That is it from us. You two can go and sort Garth out now.
I'm off to get the train, Dad.
We're on the road at Portsmouth next Saturday for the FA Cup as they take on QPR. And we've got a whopper to kick off round 4 next Friday